Thank you for joining us on Data Cloud Now, where we bring you the latest in all things data in business and industry. I'm joined by Srini, Global Snowflake Practice Lead at Accenture. Srini, so great to have you on the program with experience and specialized skills across more than 40 industries, serving clients in more than 120 countries. How does data play a pivotal role in delivering value to your clients on a day-to-day basis?
First of all, thanks a lot for having me here, Ryan. In Accenture, we feel every business is a data business. With the current trend in the market, right, companies have to constantly be reinventing themselves to stay relevant in the market, right? And we feel data is core to this process.
You know, in your role, closely aligned with Snowflake, what trends are you noticing and how is it increasing impact, Srini?
In fact, last year we executed more than 300 plus projects on
300 plus?
300
wow.
plus on Snowflake itself, right? So let me give a trend more than the technology part. Let me talk about the trend in terms of the nature of projects itself. Till 2 years back, most of the projects on Snowflake were more of IT-led. Objective being data center disposition or sunsetting your data warehouse on-prem. Real focus was on cost, right? But off late, past couple of years, as and when Snowflake starts delivering on various other promises, new features are getting released, customers are really taking a view on, there is a lot more that you can achieve. Right. Not just take the cloud, right? Go to the cloud. You take the data to Snowflake, now what, right? So now more and more business is getting involved and projects we feel are led by business and are enabled by IT, right? So that is the first trend, right? What is the implication, right? There is a lot more purpose-driven projects with a better ROI. In fact, Accenture's survey shows companies which go with the intent of innovating are likely to save even more than the companies which go with the intention of saving.
Fascinating. Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's interesting. You know, Srini, from your perspective, at Accenture, you believe that cloud is the enabler, data is the driver, and AI is the differentiator. Can you elaborate a little bit on that and what is meant by that?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. If you see, the very definition of cloud itself is expanding. It's no more a cluster of computers which are there with the hyperscaler. Now when we talk about cloud, we are talking about the cloud continuum, which includes your public cloud, private cloud, edge computing, and everything in between seamlessly connected through a cloud-first network. And Accenture calls this as a cloud continuum. So that it's more than a simple platform. Now it's a business operating system on which you can keep innovating. So that is the ultimate enabler, right? Now come to data, right? When you expand the realm of the whole cloud, see the type and variety of data that you have now access to, be it biometrics, IoT, edge devices, and data warehouses, all types of data, right? You have access, which kind of opens up completely new avenues. This cloud continuum opens up a lot of white spaces and blind spots, which are hitherto not even visible to the customer, right? So data is a big driver for that factor for you to innovate. But there is a problem with this. Now, rather than having a lack of data, we have too much of data. Humans and machines generate 2.5 quintillion bytes every day.
Hold on. Every day.
Yeah, quintillion, right?
Wow.
I mean, you can imagine them. Put the number of zeros next to...
Start writing them down. Exactly.
Exactly, right? Now, what is the problem? Now, right, we may not be able to make sense out of that, right? In fact, our study shows like only 10 to 15% of the data has immediate value, right? Almost right. You can say every data has value, but 85% of that you can't really put it to use, right? The trick is in finding out which is that 10%. This is where AI comes into picture, right?
Right.
Your ability to now we can use AI to kind of clean and then make better understanding. Your ability to make insights out of your data is the biggest differentiator in the market now. That's why these three are the trifecta of innovation. Yeah.
You touched on it a little bit. I want to ask what's next, specifically as it relates to data. Where do we go from here?
I just mentioned about the new frontiers which are opening up.
Yeah.
The next biggest challenge will be how do we handle the new types of data which are more cloud propelled. Accenture, every year we release Tech Vision, right? If you see Tech Vision 2022, we called out 4 trends: metaverse, programmable world. The third is synthetic data, and fourth is quantum computing. All of this have tremendous potential to output data, right? This is a challenge as well as an opportunity.
Right.
Challenge in terms of your ethics and scale and context, right? But it's a great opportunity because it is throwing in your insights, right? Getting a handle on that is going to be the biggest frontier for us to cover. And our focus will be really to kind of focus on AI to leverage that. So what we call as AI to the digital core, and we are embedding AI, adaptable, responsible AI into every phase of the data pipeline itself, just in the pipeline or quality, ethics, and everything, right? So that's going to be the next big thing for data.
You know, we're here at the New York stop at the Snowflake Data Cloud World Tour. You hear the excitement, you hear the energy all around us. You know, what are you hearing here in your outlook as it relates to the future of data collaboration?
Yeah, I think I hear innovation at speed and scale, right? The kind of buoyancy which is there around, not just with the features which are coming out of Snowflake itself. I see the ecosystem really beaming with energy. And the more and more, Snowflake is trying to pivot to industry-based solutions, which kind of brings about more data sets, more insights, and then more ecosystem partners. And people are able to discover and identify the fact that a lot of the groundwork is already done, right? You just tap into this, and then you can build more innovation. There was a time where we had to make buy versus build decisions. Now it is more about like assemble and consume, right? Which is a big leapfrog in terms of innovation. And it's just not, as I say, it's not just Snowflake. The whole ecosystem is advancing along with that. I feel data cloud is like the high tide which rises every ship along, and Accenture is very happy to be part of this.
Well, we're honored to have you on Data Cloud now to hear your insights. Thank you so much for joining us, Srini. It's been an absolute pleasure. For everyone watching, I'm Ryan Green with Data Cloud Now. We'll see you soon.